Game 2 Thursday night between the Warriors and Timberwolves. Key injury information. I've got breakdown of the side total, free player props for you, free plays, free analysis coming up right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV. And let's get to the lead story. Stephen Curry, questionable with the hamstring injury, not expected to play Thursday night. We never know in the NBA, but I'm doing this video on Wednesday afternoon, getting up nice and early for you the night before. And as of now, Curry's going to have an MRI Wednesday. He's not expected to play Thursday, but we'll have more information heading into this game. So let's handicap it, assuming he's not playing. And that's obviously what the betting markets think as well, is it's a hefty price for Minnesota. They opened 10. It was quickly bet up to 10.5. Total 201.5, 201 in other spots. And that is a big adjustment from game one, as that total closed at 210. So we're talking about almost a 9-point adjustment to the down here on the total, but it makes sense. Curry injured, likely not playing, one of the best shooters ever. By the way, I think he is the best shooter in history. Comment below if you disagree and let me know who was a better shooter in their prime. But the game was low scoring without Curry, just 187 points, 99-88. Golden State dominated the game. They were up by as many as 23 points. Minnesota never led by more than 4. That was early in the game. But as we dig deeper into the box score, I think there are some reasons to like the Timberwolves here in game 2. Not only is it a strong bounce-back spot for them at home after the bad loss, but they dominated the points in the paint. 52 points in the paint. Golden State only 28. So once again, the Minnesota Timberwolves have a 24-point edge, points in the paint. And Curry doesn't play. He's a great outside shooter. I just don't think Golden State's going to be able to repeat the incredible shooting that they had from long range, as they finished the game 18 for 42, 43%. Meanwhile, Minnesota was just 5 for 29, 17% from three. That was a 39-point edge from three-point range, even without Curry in the lineup for more than 13 minutes. He did hit 3 threes, by the way, in those first 13 minutes before he was injured. So I like Minnesota here to bounce back. I think it's a good spot for him in game 2. And yes, they're only the 6th seed, but I still consider them a quality team. I don't know if I'd say a Class A team, but they're definitely a quality team. In fact, they finished top 8 in both offense, defensive efficiencies this year. I believe they were 4th overall in net rating, behind the Power 3 teams of Cleveland, OKC, and Boston. So Minnesota drastically underachieved this season. I look for him to turn it on here in game 2. Now, as far as player props, that might be the best way to attack this game because of the uncertainty of Curry's injury. It's really hard to handicap the Golden State side. Obviously, if Curry doesn't go, I expect huge games again from Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield. The two of them combined for 39 shot attempts and 44 points in game 1. Green had 13 shot attempts. Nobody else had more than 9 shot attempts, and that was actually Curry. Everyone else had 7 or less. So once again, if Curry is not in the lineup, which it looks like he's not going to be, Butler and Hield are going to have huge games. They're going to have huge games. So although I lean Minnesota, I don't really want to fade either one of them because they're going to get a lot of shot attempts in minutes. So let's look at the Minnesota side for some over player props. And the big 3 I would focus on are Jaden Daniels, Julius Randle, and of course, Anthony Edwards. Edwards, 41.5 minutes, 23 points, but he was only 1 for 5 from three-point range. He was only 9 for 22 shooting. He still got to 23 points. So I look for Anthony Edwards to have a big game. I like his point prop over. I'm not a huge fan overall of Julius Randle, as you know, but I do think he'll have a nice game here. He was only 4 for 11, including 0 for 3 from three-point range. 4 for 11 shooting. He's still got to 18 points in just 30 minutes of play, and that's because he got to the free throw line 10 times and was 10 for 10 from the charity stripes. In fact, he took 10 of their 17 free throw attempts and made 10 of the 15. So he obviously has a size edge and a physical edge down low, which I agree he does have in this series. So one of the few times that I'm bullish on Julius Randle. And then the third guy I mentioned, Jaden McDaniels, played almost 38 minutes. He had only 12 points, 6 for 12 shooting. But I think Daniels also has a matchup edge as the 6'9", small/power forward down low. And it always amazes me, these guys. 6'9" can be considered a power forward. He weighs 185. He barely weighs more than me, and he's almost a foot taller. It really is incredible how light these guys are. That's why they can jump through the gym. I think if you were 6'9", and you only weighed 185, you'd be able to fly like a feather. So once again, Jaden McDaniels is a guy I think who could have some upside as well. And don't forget, he was the 28th overall pick in 2020. Went to the Lakers and ended up on the T-Wolves for his whole career. But going into college that year, University of Washington as a freshman, he was considered maybe the #1 NBA pick going into the college season. Underperformed a little bit at UW, but he's got a lot of upside. I think McDaniels, Randles, and Edwards have big games here in game 2 for the T-Wolves on Thursday night. That's at 8:30 Eastern on TNT. What are your thoughts on this game? Side, total, player props. How are you attacking it? Comment below. Include some analysis if you have time. Let's learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. And if you're finding these videos useful, I've done every NBA playoff game free for you every day, and I will continue to do so into the conference finals, the NBA finals next month. Just thumbs up, like, positive comment below, and I will keep these daily free videos coming for basketball and also baseball. Trying to get a lot more baseball videos up now as we're in the heart of the baseball season as well. So make sure you click subscribe. We have over 200,000 subscribers here on Wager Talk TV. And when you do subscribe, click that bell as well. That's the secret, because you get an instant alert when this free NBA playoff video goes up every day and when I post free daily baseball videos as well. So click subscribe and click that bell for an instant alert here on Wager Talk TV. And don't forget, if you want my personal best bets, I give you lots of sides, totals, player props here in the videos, but I'm very selective on my client best bets. Only the strongest of the strong go up as client plays. If I'm using a game, my clients get it as well. That's how it's always been since I started 29 years ago as a full-time professional handicapper in 1996. And I'm selective, maybe 1 to 3 best bets on average per day for all sports, which means the last cuts are pretty strong as well. And don't forget, I post a bonus free play every day on my page, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. That last cut that was just a bit outside from making the client best bet card goes up as a free play every day on my page. So check out the daily free play, but more importantly, think about getting on board my best bet service, because this is such a profitable time of year. We went on a monster run starting right now last season. NBA playoffs were strong. Baseball was incredible, won over 100 units in baseball alone. In fact, we had already doubled our bankroll by the end of August for all sports clients in 2024, and we're looking to do it again this summer here in 2025. Different ways you can get on board. There's a 1 day, a 1 week, a 1 month, a 1 year. Doesn't matter which package you get. Every client gets the exact same best bets each and every day, same plays that I'm personally using. But there's different options. And one I want to mention is a flex picks. And a lot of you aren't familiar with this because it's a new concept that we came up a few months ago. You can buy a flex pass and then choose a different capper every day, including myself, Steve Merrill. And right now, when you buy a 7-day flex pass, you get 11 days. It's a 7-11 special, no Slurpee included. But if you buy 7 days, you get the 11-day flex pick. So if you've been thinking about trying the flex picks, now's a great time because you get 4 bonus days included. No promo code needed. Check it out right now at wagertalk.com. Or if you're ready to take that long, true investment approach and lock in for a full year and take an investment style to sports betting, which I highly recommend, now is the time to do so. Not because this is a monster time of year as far as winning goes historically, but because also promo code SM365 is still available, which gets you an instant $811 discount on a 1-year all-access pass. That gets not only NBA and MLB, but it gets all of next year's college football, pro football, and college basketball as well. 365 days and nights of all sports. And with that instant $811 discount, you're getting it for exactly $3 a day. That works out to just over $1 a play for every football, baseball, and basketball best bet for the next 365 days and nights. When you do the 1-year all-access, you will be taking a true investment approach. You will be building that bankroll consistently. And best of all, you save $811 discount right now with promo code SM365. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Hey, get to my page quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. On the way out, don't forget to follow me on social media. I post these videos as well on my X feed at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you know there's more free play videos coming up next.